Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. I blog over at lipstickandbrunch.com, but you can also find me on Instagram under lipstick and brunch. And this is a video that I promise my Instagram followers, but I hope a lot of you here on YouTube find it useful because I just started using Wegovy. And when I came here on YouTube to look for similar stories like mine about Wegovy, I didn't find many, so I thought it was important to share what I've been going through with this new medication. Okay, so let's get right to it. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. This is not to be taken as advice. This is my experience as a person with type 1 diabetes on Wegovy, who also follows a healthy lifestyle by exercising daily and following a healthy and balanced high protein, low sugar, low carb diet. So let's start. Wegovy is actually semaglutide, which is the same thing as Ozempic. But Wegovy was just approved last year for weight loss. I know. You must be asking yourself, Nicole, why are you taking an injection for weight loss if you've been on this weight loss journey since 2019? Well, that's the thing. I've been on this weight loss and fitness journey since 2019, but I went back to my doctor this past January, and I let her know, I started including strength training last year. I have been documenting all my food in my Fitness Pal, and I came back and I weighed the same thing. And she told me a lot of things. You might not be losing weight because hormones, genetics. You might not be losing weight because, hey, when you take insulin as a type 1 diabetic, that might make it harder to lose weight. So, she told me that even though I follow a healthy lifestyle and lift weights, sometimes lifting weights makes you put on weight because you're putting on muscle. But I'm frustrated because I want to see the scale go down. So that's when she mentioned Wegovy. My endocrinologist first mentioned it. I had never heard of it. I had no idea it existed. And she told me, these are the things she told me. She told me that Wegovy would improve my A1C. It would also better my blood sugars, and it would make my insulin work better. And then she said, and you will most probably lose weight. Which of course was so exciting to me because when you say weight, you're thinking of the scale. And even though I try not to get hung up on that, I want to see that number on the scale go down. The main reason it works is because it suppresses appetite. I know, that's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about that. I found a lot of doctors talking about Wegovy and talking about how in the study, about Wegovy, half of the participants were given a placebo, half of them were given Wegovy. All of those participants lost weight, the ones that were on Wegovy, which is a 15.2% of their weight on average, which means if you're 200 pounds, they lost 30 pounds, which is life-changing. I'm excited because I put in a lot of work in exercising, weighing my meals, meal prepping, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see that. And sometimes when you don't see a change in the scale, it can be really, it can really bum you out, which is sometimes how I feel, but I still keep going because I think that if I keep going and completely change my lifestyle, I will see a change. And I definitely do feel better, but I would love to see that change on the scale. Okay, so let's talk side effects. Side effects is probably the scariest thing for me because, look at the list of side effects over here. Okay, that is very scary. I do not want to go through any of this. And let me tell you, when I went on YouTube to look for side effects, the number one side effect was nausea and constipation, which terrified me. I have good news though. The only side effect that I experienced was nausea. I never actually vomited. I didn't have stomach aches. My doctor actually told me, you might experience vomiting and stomach aches. And if you do, I don't want you taking the dose again. But guess what? I didn't. And I am actually, last Friday, I took my second dose. So I'm done with 2 doses, and it is 1 dose a week. The same day every week. So I take it every Friday. The first time I took it, I had nausea within 3 hours of taking it, and I felt nauseous, and I also felt bloated. The second time I took the Wegovy, I just felt nauseous the day after. And it wasn't horrible, but yes, I got nauseous. Now some of the side effects that I've experienced, for example, not the side effect, but what it does, the suppression of appetite, it's amazing because I usually weigh my food and I have a good concept of how much food to eat. Even then, like I was having a tortilla for breakfast on Saturday, which is something, it's like a treat that I give myself every Saturday. I have like a tostada with beans and cheese. I was only able to eat half of that. I couldn't eat the other half because all of a sudden you get that cue in your stomach that you would get after eating probably the whole tortilla or a big hamburger that you are full. And I cannot literally keep eating after that because my stomach hurts and I feel bloated. And that's exactly what has been happening. This is my second week. Yes, this is my second week. All this time where the amount of food that I eat has been cut in half. I cannot eat my full meal. I have to eat smaller meals. And the day that I ate a bigger meal than I should have, actually my stomach hurt and I felt really, really bloated. So now I just avoid that and have small portions. And I haven't had a stomach ache since. I just get that cue in my stomach where I'm full. Okay, let's talk about what you all want to know and why you're here. You want to know if I lost weight. So I started, let me tell you right now when I started. I started on February 18th with my first dose of Wegovy, and my second dose was on the 25th. And I can report that after the first week, I had lost 2 pounds on the scale. Okay, this is huge. And why is that huge? For me, because when I started my weight loss journey and I was on no alcohol, no dairy, that's when I started my healthy eating. I was losing 2 pounds a week, but I was also exercising and I was eating healthy. So I know 2 pounds is like an amazing number. Now, I took my Wegovy, my second dose, on the 25th, and I weighed myself this morning. And I had lost another pound. So that's 3 pounds total, which I think is so great. I am going to make a video when I have taken all my doses of Wegovy. My last dose of Wegovy is on the 11th. So, something really important for you to know though, once I take all these doses, each syringe has a 0.25 milligram dose, okay? Each one of these is 0.25. Once I'm done with this, I get another box like this one with a higher dosage. It's gonna be 0.5. What happens then is, I've been told, and from seeing those other videos on YouTube, some people cannot stand that dose because it makes you very sick, it makes you very nauseous. I really hope that's not my case. I hope that I can take it because I want to be able to go through the full treatment. I really do hope that once I get to the next dose, I don't get sick or anything. But yeah, I'm excited. I've been feeling great. I've definitely seen the difference in how much I eat. I am so happy to see the scale change. And just like my doctor said, I mean, this has to be accompanied by a change in lifestyle. And I mean, the lifestyle is something that I had. So I'm just excited. This is gonna be the boost for me. Last week that I was sick, I had a cold and I was at home. I wasn't able to exercise and eat my healthy, complete meals like I usually do. But I hope that this week that I'm back to my boxing and walking and strength training, I see a bigger weight loss by the end of the week. So that was my Wegovy experience, week 1 going to week 2. I will make another video when I am done with all my doses. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them below in the comment section. Remember to subscribe so you get notifications to my next Wegovy video and you don't miss out. Thank you for being here, guys. Bye.